Hi, part 2, now, back-to-back uploads. Crazy. But I'm telling y'all, I'm committed to this YouTube thing and I'm going to see it through. So, by the time you're seeing this, the first half will already be uploaded. And, go watch that. But I have, some closure. I guess it serves as a closure video. A closure, second parter. So, as I've stated previously, I think episode 7 was supposed to be a wake-up call. That instead of dividing fans, we were supposed to unanimously come together and decide Kane is an asshole. I got kind of into depth in that video. So I'll go a little bit more into depth here, but here's another reason why I think this is supposed to be when we come together. Listen, people, Jack is a bad person, obviously, before and after he came to the circus, especially. But I think it's important to know that this decision was not made on Jax's behalf. This was all Kane's fault. Like, I will say it again so you can hear me loud and clear, and for people in the back. It was not Jax's fault, it was Kane's. Am I, excusing Jax's behavior? No, he threw Ragatha into a deep fryer. You can't really come back from that now, can you? Apparently, he also mailed Zubul a pipe bomb. We could just add terrorism to the list. My bad, wild. You know what? I want to see someone clip that and put it out there. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the fact that the internet cannot get along, especially in this fandom, because this fandom is wild. When I say wild, I mean niggas were literally doxing people because of some IRL footage. Y'all are crazy. Anyways, my point is the fact that I think as a collective body, we need to realize the fact that, sure, Jax was the one to push it, but I'm going to keep, saying it until people understand that it wasn't his fault. It was not Jax's fault. It was Kane's fault. I called Kane selfish in the previous video because of the fact that he was, Photo Ferret said that, it was, he was doing it unintentionally. No, I don't think he was. And I drew a really bold accusation that Kane was created and coded by CNA to literally be malicious. And I'm going to stick by that. Sure, little evidence is little evidence, but the fact of the matter is, I think Kane did this willingly, on his own accord. And another thing is the fact that Kane was actively trying to keep the gang away from Kinger. We know Kinger has been the longest member of the Digital Circus. We know that, this is just a theory, but a failed theory that, Kinger has or was, a developer of the circus. So, in full darkness, when Zubul was like, we met up with Abel, da 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 da, he was like, who? He didn't recognize Abel. That proves Kane was bullshitting the entire thing. This might be a little, shorter now that I think about it than my original part 1 video, but I do things weird, deal with it. I'm neurodivergent. Tangent aside, this is Kane thinking this through. This is Kane intentionally causing rifts within the group. this is Kane starting to pick apart everybody. Like, I mean everybody. Like, we saw in episode 7, like, they started turning on each other. Also, I guess Pomni was right to be hesitant about it. Why would there be a Trek console in Kane's office? That's a good point. Yeah, that's actually a really good point now that I think about it. Also, I guess the saving grace for Kane is the fact that he technically threw a shot at himself. Was like, Kane always did have trouble with cube collisions for some reason. That's him as an AI saying, like, highlighting his flaws. That is a villain, bro. Kane is a villain. I don't care what anybody says. Especially after episode 7. Kane's a villain, bro. Like, you don't understand. He manipulated the entire group. Everybody who was in the circus for potentially years. Caused them to lose their minds. AKA commit the suicide. And also, just saying, was actively working to sabotage the bonds. Like, he was actively working to sabotage the bonds that the team made with each other. Like, everybody. I swear to you, bro, if that episode didn't go as the way it did, they were ready to genuinely start throwing fists. Also, I'm pretty sure that's the only, like, one of the few times that Zubul has interacted with Pomni, which is kind of sad. I hope Zubul and Pomni get more, like, time together. I think that's it, honestly, for this video. So, just to recap here, Kane is a villain. You cannot convince me otherwise. I'm sorry. Buddy is out here moving like Sin. Am I wrong? Think about it. Sin manipulated N, V, and J, right? While also actively working to sabotage the bonds they had with each other. What does Kane do? Manipulates the group and actively works to sabotage their connections with each other. Kane was moving like Sin. We all know how that ended up. And like I said, like Gooseword said, this end about to be bittersweet. I'm telling y'all. My prediction for the Digital Circus finale is they all leave, right? They all leave through the void because I believe the void has enough raw code / energy to disrupt all of the circus members, like headsets, and sever their connection with the pods. But the people in the cellar, they're dead. Like, they are dead. Like, T.I. dead and, like, T.I. gone. Like, they're dead, bro. Deader than my channel right now. Jesus. But that's a bittersweet aspect. Not everyone made it out. But also, I think this is supposed to be a wake-up call. The community needs to actively come together. Like, I don't care who sees this video. Goose, anyone from the Glitch team, what's up? I see y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing. If y'all need a storyboarder, my DMs are open. But I think to the rest of the community, I just want to say, y'all gotta wake up and realize the fact that Kane is malicious and has been plotting this since the beginning. Literally, that's it. I love the fact that, the VAs for Zubul and Gangle, like in their stream, they were just constantly bashing Jax. Referring to the stream they did for episode 7. Like, they hate Jax. Rightfully so. He's kind of an asshole. But I think we need to come together as a whole, as a community, and just realize the fact that, like, if you really think about it, Jax was not technically in the wrong here because of the fact that he acted out on impulse. Why did he act out on impulse? Because of Kane's modifier to his brain. He literally had him go through an entire panic attack, possible PTSD, maybe even survivor's guilt, if I was to be so bold and to name a few. That's what I think Jax has, actually. I think he has survivor's guilt because he watched Rivet abstract and Kaufmo abstract. Rivet he saw coming, I believe. Kaufmo, he did not see it coming. That's just a theory. Oh, no. You know what? That's a theory, an MK theory. Please don't come after me, I'm sorry. But, like, on a, like, serious, lighter note here, to end off the video, y'all need to realize, A, that this is a show. So, y'all gotta chill with the doxing and harassing people, like the actual voice actors and writers of the show. And, like, but to also, like, we gotta connect ourselves deeper here. Like, if you really think about it, we all have a common enemy, Kane. He's been the enemy since the beginning, but just throwing that out there. What if Kane was a virus and they cut him? No, that wouldn't play. Never mind. Forget I said anything because that wouldn't make sense. But also, to end on a lighter note here, I love the fact that y'all have been going crazy over a frog character, and Goose herself had to be like, listen, like, to, like, try to lower the community's expectations a little bit. So, yeah, in, like, TLDR for 2 videos, this being the shorter half, obviously. I'm sorry there was supposed to be a part 2, but consistent uploads back to back, moving like Corey, my bad. TLDR, Kane is the villain of the Digital Circus. He has been plotting against the team since before episode 1. He is moving like Sin. Hold on, I gotta charge my phone. Oh boy, that got low. Just like my credit score. Hardy har har. Oh, both of them say, oh yeah, he was out here moving like Sin, and that's it. I'm gonna go drink water. To quote Kane, it's been a while since I did that. If any of the voice actors see this, hi. I'm sorry. We met like this, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go drink water now. Adios. Also, yes, it is my birthday. I'm not letting you forget that, so you know for next time. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye.